Well, 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 if it isn't Warlock time, it's nice to actually be doing this zone and not Sangra Marsh. I seem to get sort of tired of the zones probably about an hour or two before you nearly finished it, if that sort of makes sense. So say you've got 12 hours there, I get bored around hour 10. I don't know how long we actually spent there, depending on how long this video, how many episodes we are into this. I think it's about 19, is it? Something like that. I'll see when I look on Canva to do the thumbnail. Oh. Well, it was a disappointing night last night. Watching the Arsenal game. It looks like we're going to bottle the league again. So that'll be, what, 4 seasons in a row? Granted, last season you can't count it as bottling it, because we weren't top for ages. Drew 2-2 yesterday with Wolves after being 2-0 up. Ridiculous. Gym yesterday after work. The problem was yesterday, well, it's been all week actually since I've been back at work. My bad shoulder where I tore my rotator cuff, my right one's been playing up. So when I went to the gym yesterday, I couldn't even do upper body exercises. I just had to do my leg mobility routine. There's such a massive difference between when I do that this week and when I was doing it last week off work. I just felt so tight going into it from walking around all day at work compared to last week when I was fresh. It just made it so much harder and I was like so less mobile and flexible. But so it's like even more important that I have to keep up with it. But I started my next video, I can't remember if I mentioned it on the last one, about the does the law matter? And obviously it does, and I'm going to go into why it matters. And I'm using that conversation I had with my mate when I was leveling Sangra Marsh, and I was on Discord chatting with him and asked him what his favourite raids were. And he said like Black Temple, OG Nax, Kara and ICC and Ulduar. And like I'm going to use that in the video and mention how they're all built around the bosses, which is built around the lore and go into the zones and stuff. So I'm just fine-tuning the script at the moment. It's not really that much that sort of needs changing. I just sort of need to change the parts where I describe the raids. I'm not sort of happy with the wording of how they're described. Because I thought I'd do like a brief outline of it all. And then I go through and fine-tune everything. So I'm doing that. I'm going to do that once I finish this. And hopefully get it all sorted. I'd be happy to get that done. And then maybe record it tonight. The voiceover, I wouldn't do the video tonight. The Lord of the Rings video drops tomorrow. I'm so excited. I so hope it does well. I've been buzzing for this one to drop. Tomorrow at 6 PM UK time. I know I shouldn't be getting myself too excited. I can't help it. I've been reading that. Well, I haven't actually been reading. Listening to the Courage to be Disliked book. I'm not sure what I think about it. When I first heard of the idea of it, I was listening to YouTube videos on it. It sounded good, but when I listened to it, I'm not quite sure I agree with all of his ideas. I was asking chat, like, because I always sort of phrase it, with everything you know about me and we've spoke about, like, which psychologist and psychology suits me best, and it came up with Viktor Frankl as number 1. That sort of made me chuckle because I thought, yeah, I thought you'd say that. And it was saying for me to read Man's Search for Meaning, which I have already read twice and listened to it once. So after that, I'm going to read that again. I've already started. And what else did it mention to me? Oh, it's mentioned to read Meditations, the book by Marcus Aurelius. So I'm going to give that a go at some point. I do need to finish all the Courage to be Disliked though. I do want to see, because I think there will be aspects of it which are important. Because he did say that there are parts of that which will be useful to you, but sort of these ones are better for you. I think the best thing to do with those sorts of things is to find ones that resonate with you and then get the message drilled in by reading them again and again, not going from one book to the next to the next to the next. So pick like 4 or 5 which cover different areas, and then just get the message drilled in, which I have mentioned before, but I just never end up doing it. I always like the idea of reading something new, but when it's a book like that, do you really need to? It's not like a new story. You're trying to get that information in. You wouldn't read different, say like maths books, would you, on a problem? Maybe not the best analogy, that one, but you get what I mean. We'll get a source door. We'll probably be alright, to be fair. I was in here yesterday on my rogue. Not too long, because I was chatting to my mate on Discord. And I was leveling, but then because the Arsenal game was kicking off, I thought, I'm not being on a PvP server while I'm not really paying attention and I'm looking at the second monitor. So I just logged on the warrior. The one that's on this realm. That's 61 now. I'm excited for it to get to 62 for Victory Rush. That could be almost a game changer in how evenly I distribute my playtime. Because I do love that move. It does make a hell of a difference when you're bouncing from mob to mob. Depending on how quickly, not how quickly, how much it heals you. He's going to rob that, isn't he? Yeah. I mean, I've done it to other people, so. Fair is fair. Ooh, I like stuff like that. Deteriorating blade. Look at that. Vendor 189.84. Lovely. I'll put on detect invisibility to you as well. Do I need to buy any more books? We leveled up, didn't we? It'd be good if you could just click on a demon and told you instead of having to scroll down. Yeah, suffering. And then sacrifice at 64. What have you got? 64 incinerator soulfire, so both of them are pointless. I won't be using either of those. My mate asked me yesterday if I would boost a Warlock on the PvP server. Part of me wishes I'd just leveled 2 instead of the rogue. Because I enjoy leveling this much more than I do with the rogue. I maybe wouldn't. It maybe wouldn't feel as bad being on the rogue if I hadn't actually gone on to this, because then I wouldn't know the difference between taking on loads and then just being able to do one at a time. Like the rogue can attack more than one at once, but it's more about stunning one, focusing on the other. It's not actually damaging them all. Yeah, you've got Blade Fury, but I can't remember what the cooldown on that is. Like Warrior again, yeah, that can't really take on a lot. It's more bouncing from one to the next quickly. It's not really taking on multiple enemies. Feels like a Friday today. Sadly, it is not. Thursday. Oh, midnight's out soon. I was just looking on the calendar then. 2nd of March. I think it's out Monday at 11 o'clock. I think that's correct. It's a shame really, because I've got Saturday, Sunday, Monday off, but it's out at 11 o'clock, so I'll be in bed anyway. Now, if it was 11 o'clock during the day, that'll be spot on. Looking forward to that. How many soul stones have we got? 19. Right, one more. Did I put it on? Did I? Put that on. We're in a good place at the moment, though. Health potion there, and that as well. Need to kill quite a few of these. 14. was listening to a bit more of Prisoner of Azkaban today on an audio, but the thing is, I think I've listened to them too many times now. I know I shouldn't really be saying that because it's Harry Potter and it's me, but it's like I don't get excited as much to listen to them. Or I do get excited to listen to it, but then when I put it in, I'm not actually enjoying it as much as I used to, because it's just, I've listened to it again and again and again. Whereas like when I put Red Rising in, I was still buzzing at certain parts. And there's like a part where they're going to start attacking Olympus. And I could feel myself getting like buzzing for it. And he sometimes gives like rousing speeches to get his troops going, and I can feel myself actually getting energetic. It's such a good book, that one. I need to go back through them all because I'm hoping that the last one, Red God, comes out like this year. I don't know how many times I've been through it now. I've read them all once, and I've been through them all on audiobook twice, I think. So this will be my third time through them. Yeah, third time audio wise, and then once read. What are we in? 27%? 26. Not a bad little guess, that. What else do we need to pick from here? Ah, seeds. We're better off going climbing that tree, because there are like named ones we need to kill, like that one there. Look, chances of that. Good timing, wasn't it? We're probably at a good time of day to be doing this before all the little dafties come on. Like that 68 paladin who killed me on rogue yesterday. I was in the middle of attacking a wolf. He just comes over. It's not my own fault, 'cause I half got away from him, and I was literally just about to press vanish, and then he used repentance on me, I think. I was like, oh, you're kidding. Should I invite them to group? Whoop. I like how she steals them. Gonna need to heal, avoid walking around. Well, this bloody can heal himself, can't he? My little matcha tea. Oh, fucking hell, I forgot. When I was chatting to a mate yesterday on disc, he was mentioning how I should maybe do like a course or something in sort of editing and things like that to try and sort of get better for my channel. And like, I was like, yeah, I know what you mean. I was like, it would be good to sort of do a course and those sorts of things. I was like, but the only problem is the sort of editing that you do for me making World of Warcraft videos isn't really that complex. So like, I could learn new things, but the things that I'm gonna learn, it wouldn't really be necessary. But like, if you look at like the Lord of the Rings video that I made, it doesn't need to be that complex, or any of the other ones. It's just like simple stuff. So like the time I would spend doing a course could be time spent making a video. So like, I don't really think it would be worth it. If I was like spending like a couple of hours a night or whatever doing that, I could be spending a couple of nights doing this, just creating the content. Why aren't you attacking him? What's he doing instead? If I mean, you could argue that you'd learn something really good and it'd be worth sacrificing a couple of videos for, in the long term, not being worth it. But I don't even know where you'd start with doing a course on it. Because then he was like, oh, well, you could like do that and then like get a job editing and also do your own. And I was like, I love the editing part because the video is mine. Like, when I make something, I'm happy with it because I know that I'm sending it out. Whereas like, I probably wouldn't enjoy the process if, say, I was doing it for somebody else and I'm not benefiting from that. If it was just my normal job, I'm getting paid like an hourly rate or whatever, I wouldn't really be that arsed then. Unless you got a percentage of it. That might be different if you got paid commission. What else do we need here? I think I need to go to the other part. I can't really see. Yeah, Ashkraz. Any more? I can't see if there's any more here. Doesn't look to be. Right, go over to the other side. Is that the person that's with me? No. Right, we'll go across there. Hopefully they come with. Oh. Creed rolled 98, they got 9. It's watching you. I wonder if they're gonna come or not. They're probably not. Watch that person die, they'll think that I'm near to help, and obviously I'm absolutely nowhere near. I'll leave. And I'll stay. I was going to leave because I thought I need to loot that. Tell them I've gone to the other camp. Hopefully they come here and make it easier for us. So if anyone heads in there, I might invite some more. Do they need these ones? His name's not popped up on there, but she obviously must do. Right, where's that named one? Head straight to that one. There. Yeah, it's up there then. Alright, good. We need our health back for this. There's quite a few there. Go and help her. I'll heal up. Right, that'll do. Right. How many are you gonna pull? All of them. Brilliant. That rogue's pretty low on health. Invite that person. There we go. I got a right group, haven't I now? Alright, that was actually the person I needed. I didn't even realise. No problems. There's something I need here as well. I know on some of these you need an item. Those. Where is it? Warlock. There, right, so I need to go down there at some point. Right, so that's all those ones done. Nice. So what do I need? What else is that? I think it'd be the sorcerers. Doesn't say anything there, does it? No. No, I think it's just that Urdak then. Yeah, nice. Right, I'll go down for Urdak. Going to Urdak if anyone needs. Don't know whether they will or not, because it doesn't say it on the when I hover over. Need 8. I need some more mana again. Going to do it, aren't I? What level are we? 63. Taking my time, aren't I? I did say I would be though on this character, to be fair. Well, all of them. I'm in no great rush. That's not a problem on the PvE realm. Bit of an issue on the PvP though. Now that you've got 70s rocking about. Just like ganking you. The longer it takes, the harder it's going to be for me. And the better geared they'll be, so then it just leaves me with 0 chance to get away from them. I don't think they're coming. Right, I'll just leave them. They can do it together. I formed a group and got them sorted. Got them to find each other. That was nice of me, wasn't it? Hooked them up. Warrior and Rogue. Not really the best combo, that I wouldn't have said, to level. Doesn't really offer much synergy, does it? Unless the Rogue stuns and the Warrior DPSs. Rogues don't really benefit anyone though, do they? Apart from themselves in PvP. PvE wise, not so great. What's that one? Don't think there's as many quests in this one compared to Sangremarsh and Hellfire. I know there's more around sort of here than you'd think, around the outskirts there. But even there, it doesn't look like a massive zone compared to that. And especially that's huge. Then we'll have the Grand after. There, I'm not sure. I've missed that one out before, I'm sure I have. Nah, I can't have done. Unless I was dungeon... No, but I wouldn't be. I never dungeon spam, do I? Oh. Get this before anyone comes and robs it. Half inches it. I'm glad that you get more than one when you do those. Don't get that spider. I love Howl. Such a good move. Not Howl. Yeah, I suppose it is. Howl of Terror. Let me loot this. Okay. You do that. Run out of that meat. Have I got any more that gives a buff? Not too sure. I've got mana there. Some eggs. Put them down there. Intellect. I always forget I've got that. I might as well put that on my bars next to that. Then I'll remember. Top that up. And slap that on as well. Last little bit of this. Ugh, minging. Loads of those to get. Hand that one in and go to Odaz. I've got some more would you rather questions to answer. Now on to a normal drink. Wonder what the most played server is. This one, the PvP one. If I had to guess, I'd say the PvP one. Yeah, normally has more than 11 layers on there. 11 still seems crazy, but the PvP one has loads.
You need something?
What have you got for me?
For the Alliance. Be careful.
Oh, I don't want to do that. Well, we could go and do it now, but I want to crack on and go down and speak to Odaz, but I suppose it doesn't really matter what order we do it all in. Strange attire that, isn't it? You're just walking around the jungle like that. Or forest, I suppose. Shoulder pads and then a little pair of pants and a bra. I hope they didn't see me inspecting her. I think that I'm a pervert. Shadowy labourer spoken to. Where's the entrance? Around here, isn't it? Little druid. Don't know what they're like to level at the moment. At least you get mangle now. It's an extra move to actually press. I don't you dare come in here and kill this person before I've spoken to him. Right, now I can go out. Feels weird being an orc now. I've not played one for ages. I'm playing an undead rogue, human warlock, sorry not human warlock, gnome, and human warrior. The last orc I've played will be on retail. I don't even know what that would have been. Honestly can't remember. Death Knight maybe or something? I don't know. Nothing really springs to mind. So the last one of those. Nice. Clears up the map a bit. So we can see other ones a bit easier. There we go, under the little stone. Seed. Oh. Like stones. Goodbye. Right, get those little questions up. Have I not done those ones? No. Don't recognise that question. Remember doing that one. Would you rather find peace in Thunderbluff or chase ambition in Silvermoon? I'd rather live in Silvermoon, so I'll just pick that one. Thunderbluff looks beautiful, but I wouldn't want to be that high up in the air. Or if I get pissed up and fall off one of those bridges. Would you rather rebuild... Would you rather rebuild something ruined like Undercity or start fresh somewhere nobody knows you? I'm not really bothered by people knowing me. So rebuild Lordaeron. Or Undercity, if you want to call it that. Would you rather be surrounded by people but lonely, or alone but growing? Or alone but growing. Why on earth would you want to be surrounded by people if you feel lonely? That's just silly. I don't know whether do we get this quest later? Oh, Dak. Oh, God. One of these games again. I'll just put that, it's just easier, right? Doesn't spawn underneath it, though. No, I'm pretty sure they spawn just here. That's not him. That shaman's got earth shock, which is a worry. Easy, just spam that. It'd be alright, say, if we're in a situation where nothing else is spawning, so when I press like tab target and death coil, I can easily get it. But the fact that something else could spawn and steal it's annoying. Because that's my only good instant move. Like, obviously things like Curse of Agony, Corruption is no good to us. He's perfect with Arcane Explosion, to be fair. Come on, you bugger off. Oh, nice V-Goals, huh? No, we don't need more Horde characters. Oh, maybe not. Oh, he's joined. I don't even need him in the group if he doesn't need Urdok, but... No! Whew. There we go. He was nowhere near there and he dropped down to the floor and we still got it for him. Death Coil is the absolute one in it. Nothing else we need here. So, kill this, then jump down. I'm sure you have to come back here though for saving those little kids. Unless that's just a hard quest. Don't think it is, I'm not too sure. Drop down. I'm not going to bother with all these ones yet. I'll leave that for later. I'll do all the ones sort of outside of that area first. And then come back for that at a later date. Because it just makes sense, doesn't it? Do all the ones outside and then work our way in. Well, it makes sense to me. And then we can easily go to Negran from there. Little rat. Have I got all them? Must do. Yeah. Decent. Ticking them off quite nicely. 2, 3, 4, 5. Once I caught a fish alive. Would you rather live a year like Grizzly Hills, quiet strength, or Ice Crown, discipline through hardship? Well, I'd rather live the discipline through hardships life Oh, the quiet strength, discipline to hardship. I'm just gonna go with Grizzly Hills. Don't like the idea of living in a nice crown, but discipline to hardship. Would you rather have a season like Negrand, open horizons, or Hellfire Peninsula, survive first, heal later? Negrand, open horizons. What if I don't survive? I've lived there for no reason. Right, these. Bit annoying with these because they don't always drop them. 15% chance, that's ridiculous. What's up for Curse of Agony? Put that back on then. I've just used Amplify Curse. You switch to him now. Would you rather go deep underwater, like Vashia, Unknown Fears, or into the earth like Depot and Pressure and Endurance? Into the earth, Vashia, dreadful. I've never really leveled it. I don't think I've ever fully completed it. Or have I? I think I might have once actually for the achievement. But then just after that I was just like, nah. I'm glad that you don't have to do that zone in Car, and you can sort of choose not to instead. It's like the starting one, isn't it? You can do that on Mount Hyjal. Don't know who would choose that one though, if you have the choice. Right, hand this one in a sec. Oh, there was another wolf there. Another one in the distance. Quite a few actually. Oh, a chance to stack these up. Where's that other one die? Oh, good, you're there. I thought he'd run away from us. And I need the loot, I don't need the kills. Good, good, that's what we like to see. Use that one and that one. What's that? Look at that vendor. Things, I'm using all this stuff for disenchanting. Well, I'm meant to be using it for disenchanting. I've still not actually got that up yet. Don't attack that, let me get it. Oh. Right, go hand this in. Gives you a follow-up one, doesn't he? Would you rather navigate beauty with danger in Suramar or blunt honesty in Terokkar? I don't really like Suramar.
Have a good one. See you around.
That mine's miles better than that. My combination. I suppose that one gives more stamina and intellect. But bugger off. Look at the spell power. I've got 68 plus 14.
For the Alliance.
I do prefer to use a stave though, or a staff, if I'm honest. I think it just suits casters better. Don't really like the look of a one-hand and that. I think you just use a wand now on retail. Uh-oh. How many's that? Too many, fucking hell. Right, you go where? They're back in a sec. Make sure I've got Siphon Life on first while I'm receiving damage. Right, focus on that one while the other one gets feared. I mean, I was going to say we still got Soulstone, but actually we don't. Is that priest going to put a dot on? No. Sometimes people do. Like, if I'm going past and someone's struggling, I'll sometimes put the odd dot on them. That was close. Much closer than it should have been. I suppose there was actually quite a few mobs, to be fair. Oh. Sometimes randomly just stops attacking. I was like, what are you doing? You're in the middle of wandering and just stops. What was that for? I'll do another one of these just in case. I mean, we should be fine because I did have a hellstone and a potion and sacrifice if I needed. Just didn't really want to use them. Best not to, really, unless it's proper oh shit. Which I was getting close to that. Right, that we've got to go inside for the Shadow Master. If there's anyone nearby, we'll invite them. I should have really invited the priest, shouldn't I? But the priest has gone in here and killed him. He nearly. Oh no, they don't need to kill him, they need to chat to him. Oh, they're going to be pissed then. Oh, fucking hell, could have said. Should have said earlier, but before I actually attacked it. Shit the bed. There you go. Alright, Shadow Ward. Just quickly slap that on all of them. Quickly die. Oh, for fuck's sake. That could have turned badly. What an awkward little place that is. What the fuck? I can't even get him. I can't do anything. My pet's gonna die, I'll just sacrifice the fucker. That was annoying. Right. Do I need to loot them for anything? Don't target me. Do not target me.
I don't like this place.
Good. Right, we'll go out here. We'll get that one. I've been to a couple of close calls. Actually, not that close. He loves spamming that Scorch, doesn't he? Like someone on Tekken just pressing X all the time. Ooh. Seem to be going out of mana quicker than I used to. Would you rather have your life feel like Redridge Mountains, simple courage, or like Mulgore, slow calm? Simple courage. Not sure if I really like the sound of simple courage or slow calm. I could pick either of those. I'll just go with Mulgore. Just because I like that zone. What do I need? Problem is with these, I don't actually need all of them. I need some, not the others. Is he killing them? Yeah, I'll invite him then. I bet he declines. He's already in a group. Alright, fair enough then. How many do we need? Quite a few left, isn't there? Tell you what, Hearthstone back. Cenarian Refuge. It's not there, is it? Good job I didn't do that. So I'll not do all these now. What have we got there? Terramoth sample and some more of that. Need a couple more of these. I don't know why I get so many, to be fair. It's like 20 is a bit excessive, isn't it? But better to have them and not need them. Seeing as though it's like it is a slot soul bag. Not a 20 slot. I was gonna say that wouldn't make any sense. As if I forgot to set that. I could have sworn I did that last video. I mustn't have done that. Must have just gone in the inn. In the inn. Don't need spiders. You surely need them later on for something. It'd feel weird not to. As they're in this zone. It'll probably be a follow-up to one of these ones, won't it? Boom. Killed quite a lot of these. I think we've only got one as well. Terramoth sample, yeah. Is that for round there, isn't it? Yeah, there's all loads to do. Terramoth. Sometimes it can be useful having a lot of people about, and sometimes it's a bit of a hindrance. So if people group up, it can be handy for the killing quest, but then for the looting ones, it's a pain in the ass. There we go, the old Fell Guard. He was obviously targeting that before I'd got it. Because I doubt he's just coming to help out the goodness of his heart. That's not really a common thing, is it? Right, we need to go up there for one. Right, I'll put you on passive so that you bring him to me. And now what loot? Twitching leg. Oh, what fun. Bloody hell. I'll have to wait for that then, won't I? I might as well go in here and get the item from here. As soon as he'll be robbing Mark Hill for that. Yeah, this big orb thing. And then that spawns one, I think. Maybe not. Thought it did. $67. Feels a bit over leveled to be around here. Come on, up we go. Oh, fuck's sake. What is that? Warrior. Should be able to beat a warrior. He's going to be fuming. If we just spam one and... Well, that one is what I have a target thingy. Is he just going to give up? I thought I jumped off the edge then. He has. No problem. Nice like that. I mean, if you're right next to him, it's a bit of a dick thing to do if you know that someone else needs it and you don't invite them to group. We've had it happen to us loads of times, but it doesn't mean that we need to be a dick. Oh, fucking hell. You are kidding me. Sends him all the way to the top. I need to loot them. Doesn't give me what I need, typical. Right, where's that person you hand it into? There you are. It's watching you. Intellect, healing and damage done by 29. More than mine. What about any of these? Stamina more, intellect more. Accusing happened less. That one, oh, that one easy. Oh no, it's strength. Strength, stamina, intellect, what the fuck? Still better though. Yeah, I'll go with that one. Why did it give it strength? Random. Is he targeting that? Half a day Harry there. Right, I'll leave this here. What I'll do though is I'll finish this and then I'll take him to there. Just so we can get rest of his XP obviously. But I'll leave it here, get the picture and get this uploaded. I won't be on this tomorrow, I wouldn't have thought, because day off from gym today, so I'll go tomorrow. And then maybe a Saturday afternoon I might do one. We'll see. It's so much awkward when I've got work. Just how tired I am depends on if I can do it or not. So hopefully Saturday, but definitely Sunday. And my Lord of the Rings video will be out tomorrow at 6. So please watch that. I hope you enjoy it, because it was fun to make it. And I really hope it does well, because it is my favourite video.